Hi there, and welcome back. This video is going to be all about your DJI Neo 2 and how to get optimum settings with your DJI RC2 controller. So I'm not talking about what kind of frame rates you should be shooting or what kind of ISOs or anything like that. This is something that I've been also myself overlooking for almost as long as I've owned this drone or even my previous drones so far. And there's big likelihood that you have been overlooking those things also. So let's get into that. I'm talking about Expo rates. And I've been doing a lot of flying in FPV mode with this drone. Of course, you can't do that with this controller. But I've been thinking about that because those Expo rates, which I will use with my goggles and FPV controller, are greatly making my flight and controlling look different. And what I noticed with my Neo 2 when I used it with this controller, first times, especially after Air 3S, like there was some serious twitchiness and quirkiness going on with the when I was trying to do like normal panning or circling or whatever. But it seemed to do those just perfectly in the automated modes. And I also made video where I was going like how to make perfect circles and figure eights. And I noticed in those videos that it was extremely difficult. And I found the reason for that. Expo rates. And I'm going through these rates in forest. Yeah, I'm here at the nature with my, Neo 2. And then I'm gonna do some of these Expo settings with my RC2. And as you might have already noticed with your DJI Neo 2, when you're flying it, it can be quite sketchy sometimes to get nice smooth pans, or especially if you're doing rotating. Like I have done this, how you can master your Neo, but I've been thinking of how I could really do those things more smooth. And I'm going to shoot with screen record on that RC2 so you can see, and I'm gonna take this to the studio and explain it closer. So as we all know, with Neo 2 your flight time is quite short. It is the main complaint about this drone. And what if I would tell you that by changing these settings you can make more out of that flight time? Let me explain. Sometimes when you're flying and you're trying to make some smooth movements, it seems quite fast movements and fast rapid things, so you want to move the sticks a little bit so that it moves better. It doesn't move like that, so you make movements with your sticks, and all of a sudden the drone just suddenly moves, and that might have just caused you to record it again in order to try to make it work, or then you'll just carry on and you cut that off. So because you don't have time probably to do it again. Now, it was not the drone which was the reason of that. Yes, it's small and it is more likely to spin and move with the wind, but this is surprisingly good in the wind. So
Yeah. So it's a little bit windy. I'm gonna do a little bit of circling practices here. As I told you in the video, the Neo was doing quite well. Is doing quite well with automated modes, circling, but also following, even in the wind like this. But I'm just gonna go for new settings, and this is basically gonna be the same place where I was filming before. So it is going to be these two Gelo, which are going to be my targets for Neo. So I'm going to do circles and then figure eight. And I was struggling with that one. So I'm going to see that now on the field. It's a little bit windy, as you can hear from the microphone. But honestly, I don't think that Neo is going to struggle in this wind. You know, it's kind of struggling, but it's not going to struggle in that way.
reason is coming from your Expo settings. As simple as that. Just dampen the, well, actually, it is because it has been dampened so much. There's curves, Expo curves, and when you adjust those curves, you will get the figures of how much and how quickly the drone will move according to your movements. And there's that. The Expo curve was too steep in order for me to make nice, smooth little movements. Given that you have already learned how to fly this drone, but when you start to control those sticks with extreme precision, then you would like your finger movements to match what the drone is doing. And this is why I have come up with these settings. And I'm a little bit tweaking those depending on what I would like to shoot. You know? But here, have a look at these videos. Like, I just need to make 2 or 3 flights in order to get what I want to shoot and where I want to shoot it. And then I can just shoot all of that in one go and make it look like a nice little journey with a lot of visual things for you, for myself, and for anyone who is interested. And probably I don't even have to go back, change the battery, and then fly it again, because it was this smooth from the beginning. Only thing why I would like to do this again might be that I was flying too low or too high, or something like that, or something starts to happen at elsewhere. So there's that. I do hope that you find this some way useful and interesting, and I would like to hear your thoughts about, would this kind of Expo settings be worth it for you, or have you done this? I have not done this before, because I just wanted to make these drones work as they have been given to us from the factory. But since I have been flying so much FPV and always tuning those numbers depending on what I want to shoot, I figured that
maybe I should just start to do that with this one too. And please do like this or share or comment down below especially. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I know that my videos have not been coming so frequently lately. I'm sorry about that. But there will be a lot more things connected to this, and also things connected to this. And now there is springtime, and I've been also trying to capture that awakening quite a bit. So subscribe to not to miss any of those videos coming up. So take care, have a great day, and safe flights.